Welcome back, K-drama lovers and celebrity story seekers. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of fans who live for every emotional twist and turn in the lives of our favorite stars. Today, we're diving deep into a heart-wrenching, emotional roller coaster that has stunned fans across the globe, Xiao Zhan in tears, and a shocking medical revelation about Wang Yibo. This isn't just another headline. This is personal. This is raw. This is real. So grab a tissue, and let's unpack this together. Tonight's story isn't just another viral headline. It's not just fan speculation or a passing moment captured by paparazzi. What we're talking about today is something raw, real emotions, real struggle, and a silent battle that has finally come to light. When fans saw Xiao Zhan wiping away tears, it wasn't a scene from a drama. It was reality. And now, after days of concern and countless rumors, a doctor has finally spoken, revealing the truth behind Wang Yibo's condition. This isn't just a health update or a sad moment. It's a wake-up call, a reminder that behind the perfect smiles and glamorous stages are human beings who break, who cry, and who carry burdens we rarely see. Today, we're going beyond the surface, into the story of a deep friendship, of pain, of strength, and of the millions of fans now standing in solidarity. So take a deep breath, because this one's going to hit you right in the heart. It all began quietly, as these things often do. Whispers among fans, speculative posts on Weibo, and blurred photos that made their way through fan forums. Something seemed off with Wang Yibo. For weeks, maybe even months, eagle-eyed fans noticed subtle changes. His expressions, his silence during public events, and even his body language sparked concern. But no one expected what was coming. The turning point came during a behind-the-scenes segment from a recent variety show filming. Cameras caught something unusual: Xiao Zhan walking off set, visibly distressed, wiping his eyes. At first, some thought it was just an emotional scene from the script, but insiders soon confirmed that this wasn't acting. Xiao Zhan had broken down after receiving private news about Wang Yibo's health condition. Let's pause here. How would you feel seeing your closest friend, someone you've weathered storms with, suddenly facing a medical crisis? The bond between Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo has long been admired by fans. From the untamed days to their quiet support for each other behind the scenes, their relationship has always radiated a brotherly depth. So seeing Xiao Zhan cry, genuinely, openly, hit fans right in the heart. At this point, the internet did what it always does. Speculation exploded. Rumors ranged from burnout to something far more serious. It wasn't long before a reliable source close to the situation, a medical professional reportedly involved in Wang Yibo's care, stepped forward, cautiously but clearly. The doctor didn't reveal everything, of course. Patient confidentiality matters. But what was shared sent shockwaves through both fandom and media. Wang Yibo, according to the doctor, had been silently battling a serious neurological condition, one that causes episodes of fatigue, memory lapses, and intense migraines. While not life-threatening at this stage, it's the kind of diagnosis that changes everything: career decisions, lifestyle, and most painfully, the ability to maintain the high-energy schedule Yibo has been known for. And then came the clip. A video surfaced showing Xiao Zhan arriving at the hospital late at night, covered up in a cap and mask, clearly trying to avoid the paparazzi. Witnesses say he spent nearly 2 hours inside and left looking even more emotionally drained than when he arrived. There was no press conference, no statement, just silence, and fans were left to connect the dots. Let's talk about the emotional weight of this situation. For Xiao Zhan, this wasn't just about a friend being unwell. This was about watching someone you care about struggle behind the scenes while having to keep smiling for cameras, fans, and brand endorsements. One fan comment went viral: Xiao Zhan cried not because he was weak, but because he had been strong for too long. Doesn't that just hit you deep? Meanwhile, Wang Yibo himself remained out of the spotlight. His last social media post, now being interpreted with new eyes, was a cryptic photo of a dimly lit hallway with a caption, "Still walking." At the time, fans saw it as a metaphor for determination. Now, It reads more like a quiet confession of exhaustion and resilience. The fandom response was unlike anything we've seen. Hashtags like hashtag protect Wang Yibo and hashtag we love you Xiao Zhan began trending almost instantly. Fans started organizing support campaigns, sending encouraging letters, flowers to the hospital, and even lighting virtual candles on fan forums. International fans joined in too, creating threads in multiple languages to show solidarity. It was no longer about celebrity gossip, it was about love, support, and community. Let's take a second to reflect. Can you imagine the pressure these stars carry? The expectation to always be perfect, to smile no matter what, to keep performing even when your body is screaming for rest? It's easy to forget they're human when they seem larger than life, but moments like these remind us of their fragility. Now here's the part that really defines the story, not the pain, but the resilience. After several days of silence, Xiao Zhan made a subtle, yet powerful move. At a fan meet event that many thought he might cancel, he showed up. Not only that, he spoke openly about cherishing every moment and holding on to the people who matter. He didn't name Yibo, but everyone knew. The message was clear. He wasn't giving up. And neither was Yibo. Then came the unexpected surprise. Wang Yibo's team released a carefully worded statement, thanking fans for their concern and assuring them that he is receiving the best possible care. The message ended with a quote believed to be from Yibo himself. "I'm still here. Still fighting. Thank you for walking with me." The fandom absolutely melted. And just when fans thought they couldn't cry anymore, a fan-made video started making the rounds, an emotional montage of Yibo and Xiao Zhan through the years, set to a ballad about friendship and time. It quickly racked up millions of views, with viewers commenting things like, "I watched this with tears in my eyes. Please both of you, be well." So what's next? The road ahead for Wang Yibo may include adjustments to his workload, a temporary break from performances, and a focus on recovery. But if there's one thing we've learned, it's that he's not alone. Not with Xiao Zhan by his side. Not with millions of fans cheering him on. And maybe, just maybe, this very pain will be the soil from which a deeper strength grows for both of them. This story isn't just about celebrity. It's about friendship, vulnerability, and the power of human connection. Xiao Zhan crying wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a message of love. And the doctor's revelation wasn't meant to scare fans, but to encourage compassion and understanding. So now, dear viewers, I turn it over to you. What would you say to Wang Yibo right now if he could hear you? What does Xiao Zhan's strength and vulnerability teach us all? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is your space, your voice matters. And if this story moved you even a little, consider sharing it. Let others feel the heart behind the fame. Because sometimes, behind the glitz and glamour, it's just about two friends, one fighting silently, the other crying loudly, and both reminding us what it means to be human. Thank you for staying with us through this emotional journey. Until next time, stay kind, stay hopeful, and remember, real strength often comes with tears.